factor in driving CPI inflation.
Yeah, I was just going to say, factors right into that debate. We've got just about 2 minutes to go here in the trading day, Mike, and we've come off the highs. Dow's up 94 points. Technology very strong. What do you see in the internals?
Less strong than you might think, given the indexes. In fact, it started deep in the hole in terms of many more stocks being down than up. Right now, it has turned positive, but really very mixed. 1,767 stocks in the New York Stock Exchange going higher, a little more than 1,500 down. It was negative before, as I said, but it shows you there's a lot of back and forth under the surface of this market, and the mega cap growth stocks up more than 1% as a group, really driving the index action. Take a look at software. This is an area that really exemplifies sort of the return to the steady, more secular growth areas. That looks like it's just on the verge of trying to get to a new high. The NASDAQ looks even a little bit better than this with these similar three peaks, and it's poking above the to a new high. So it shows you the reorientation of the market somewhat away from cyclical and value, at least for the moment. And the volatility index has also come back into line, under 17 right now. Really, remember, we burst above 20 on Friday in the sell-off, and that is now essentially, I'd call it, normalized, and the shape of the VIX futures and all that stuff is pretty much in a pretty comfortable position again.
Just under 1 minute left, and we are set for a record closing high, as Mike said, for both the NASDAQ and the NASDAQ 100. The S&P was close to one about 15-20 minutes ago, but just slipped off its session highs as we approach the close. Still up 0.5%, well off the session lows, which are in the red towards the open of the day. As you can see, the Dow also much closer to its highs than its lows, but only up about 0.25%. The NASDAQ, the outperformer today, up 0.8% as the NASDAQ 100 gains close to 1%. Within the S&P, consumer discretionary and communication services and technology, the three best performing sectors, all up the best part of 1%. Real estate and utilities, the only two sectors of 11 in the red. Dollar down a little bit, yields slipping a little bit. As Mike said, Bitcoin had been down 10%, but closing up a little bit, 32,400. At the close, the S&P 500 up 0.5%, the Dow up 0.2%, the NASDAQ up 0.8% for a record closing high.
Strong finish to the day. Welcome back to Closing Bell. I'm Sarah Eisen here with Wilfred Frost and Mike Santoli, CNBC senior markets commentator. Take a look at how we finished up the day on Wall Street. There is the Dow up 68 points, really sort of fell into the close after running up to a session high in the final hour of trade. Post-Powell testimony on Capitol Hill. Didn't learn much. Did learn he's still not worried about inflation. He is concerned about the variants and the fact that not all corners of the world are getting vaccines. The Home Depot, Microsoft, and Nike were biggest contributor to the Dow gains. S&P